Hat. No hat. Hat. No hat. Hey, you! So I'm very sad. I'm sad all the time. And I've kind of touched on this briefly at the start of the very, very infrequent blogs where I'm like, oh, hi. Oh, got stuff going on. Don't want to talk about it yet. So maybe I should just talk about the stuff that's going on now because I can't talk about anything. Haven't talked about it with anyone in real life because I'm mad now, and apparently I have this codependent relationship with a camera where I can't express myself to anything other than a soulless lens, which is good. It's really good. Healthy. This is a fun video. This is a breakdown. You're getting to watch a breakdown live. Isn't that great? Let's jump back, do some backstory. In 2013, I was diagnosed with severe depression, which basically means that I don't feel things very well, and I'm sad a lot of the time. And so I went on some medication. That medication made me very manic. And I did a lot of interesting things in the early stages of being on that medication, such as have a very big shift in my social circles. And also did some really weird things. Like I did oversharing a lot. I overshared a lot. Like way too much. Did like really weird sex posts on Tumblr all about my sex life. That was weird. Regret that. And then after that medication stopped really doing anything, I went on some stronger medication in 2014, which made me very hungry all the time, and I just put on like 50 pounds. So good job me. But that's some backstory about my brain. It's fucked. It's just fucked. So around mid-2014, I wasn't doing very well with people and friendships. I wasn't doing very good at being a friend, and I wasn't handling that very well. So I kind of just like isolated myself away and moved. I moved and I got my own place. I got my own house to live in alone, and I put a pause on a lot of my friendships, and I still haven't really unpaused a lot of them. I don't really know how to, or if I even want to, because I guess I've got a lot of issues about losing friends and giving them the power to, terminate a friendship. So if I just never see him again, problem solved. I did get my own office though. So Turbo Punch Limited is a functioning company, and we have this office. It's actually unnecessarily large, but the rent's pretty cheap, so yay. And that's what we do. So we make a lot of videos in here. My day involves waking up, not cleaning my house, and then coming to the office, and then leaving the office at about midnight, because... and I have a few friends. I do have friends. I have a few people that I hang out with here and there. And so that's my life. That is what I do with my days. So that's a bit of a backstory on my head and my life to paint a bit of a picture before I talk about what's new, what's happening now. Why did I start the year like, hey, yeah, let's lose weight. This is going to be really good, and then immediately stop and just kind of shrink and get a little smaller emotionally, not physically. Physically, I've been getting bigger. It's a joke. Okay. Okay, so this next bit is important, so I want to try and do it in one take and not screw it up, because I don't know if I can say things more than once. So what happened? What broke me this time? Oh god. My parents are getting divorced. And this is something that almost happened a couple times when I was younger, and it didn't happen, and now it's happening, and I don't really know how to process that. And then my dog died, like just immediately afterwards. So Dudley's gone. And then I broke up with my girlfriend because I wasn't feeling very good, and I was very sad. And I was just tired of being just a terrible, terrible boyfriend who isn't capable of exuding the appropriate amount of affection and love. So I eat all the food. I just keep eating. And I was drinking so much, like 3 bottles of wine a day. Well, rosé. I don't really like other wines. So there's that. And I just think I just have terrible thoughts all the time, and it's just bleeding into everything I write. And it's just bad. And I feel so stupid having all these problems, because look at me. When it boils down to it, my biggest problem in life is that I spend all the money I make on food. Oh, boo-hoo me. I'm like a fucking straight white guy at top of the social food chain with a great job and friends that care about me and success. But here I am, just miserable all the time. And it's crazy. That's stupid. That's so stupid and dumb. What right do I have to be miserable? This is objectively, my problems are moot. So many people have gone through the same things that I'm going through right now. I'm 25 years old. I shouldn't be so incredibly affected by my parents splitting up. I should not have cut my dad out 5 months ago and not spoken to him since. Oh god. So yeah, I'm not doing very well. And I thought that maybe doing this video and just putting that out there to the world would be a little bit easier than talking to real people, to my real friends in real life, looking in some eyes, because this is the relationship I have now with the world. I talk to a camera, so, haha, that's my life.